All right, folks, as I'm making this video, Bitcoin just got rejected off 21,000. We just hit 21,000 probably like 5 minutes ago. And I was about to make a video saying, okay, we're back up to 21,000. And then we went boom, dropped like $300-400 like instantaneously. Now we're down to 20,693. Not a bad rejection by any means, but that seems to be the resistance point right now for Bitcoin is 21,000. Which, hey, look, just a couple days ago the resistance point was 18,000. So we really can't complain. The question is, are we going to go up from here? I really have no idea. Just listening to some Gareth Soloway, he thinks this is kind of a sucker's rally, and we'll probably go we'll probably go lower pretty soon. Let's take a quick listen.
Bitcoin surge again, like past bear markets ending, nor do you have quantitative easing going on, both of which are unlikely to come in this year. So for me, this is very classic of a bear market rally. And that's why I'm a little skeptical. I had some longs going into this. I was talking about a potential breakout. We've gotten that, but I always said it would be a breakout that would get bulls to kind of jump back on the ship. But it probably is a shorter lived bull market run, intra bear market, right? So let me show my charts here because I think there's some cool things to look at. So number one, if we see this chart here, right, this is the bull run that we've just experienced. Incredible, right? I mean, we haven't experienced this in quite some time, but number one, I mean, it looks big, but if we zoom out on the chart, I think it's important to keep it in perspective, right? This is what we're talking about. This is what's getting all the hype, is this move up in Bitcoin. And again, like you said, very normal because people had been kind of lulled to sleep with no volatility. I think we had the lowest volatility in Bitcoin history. So it was kind of dictating something would wake things up. But again, you have to look at, okay, this is the down market and this is where we are right now. Is it anything yet to get excited about? And I'm going to tell you where I'm going to get a little bit excited. If we were to take out this high right here, which is the beginning of the FTX collapse, where we saw FTX, and all the fraud and all that come to light, that's where if we could get above that psychologically, I think that would be a positive for Bitcoin. But
now,
notice where
when you say
Bitcoin
get
stalled
above
out.
it, when you say get above it, you mean break above and start using that level as support, not just break above and then return.
100%, right? So that's so important because people will see an intraday move above or even a close above, get very excited, and then they'll wonder why price gets slammed back down. So you want to see price get above and actually stay there and consolidate there, right? And again, if you look at where Bitcoin has stalled here, it's right at that level. Now, let's talk psychology of the markets because this will be a great educational part, is that why do these levels have so much resistance? And the answer is this. Over here, you had choppy sideways to up move. You started to make moves to the upside right here, right here. A lot of people were buying Bitcoin. And then all of a sudden, that floor got just pulled out from under them. And they saw their accounts drop by 25, 35, 45%. In some altcoin cases, it was 50%. And so what happens is when price goes back there, those people that saw their 10,000 account at 5,000, they're made whole again. And there's this psychological thing about saying, okay, I'm back to break even. Let me get out. Let me just walk away at this point. And that's why you have the technical resistance right at that level. So to me, this is the level I'm watching right around 21,500. Let's see in the next few days what happens. I actually put out a short signal on Ethereum yesterday when we were above 1550. I think we're in a position to see a pullback here.
Yeah, I've kind of.
All right, so Gareth Soloway thinks we're going to see a pullback. He's probably right. We've pumped up so much, and we do keep getting rejected off about 21,000. I mean, we got rejected just like I said, the minute we hit 21,000, we got rejected. I think the highest we made it was like 21,200 or 300 yesterday, which was absolutely amazing. For me, I think if we can keep above the psychological $20,000 level. I know Gareth Soloway is saying, "Oh, we have to stay above 21.5 or whatever." I mean, that would be great, but I think if Bitcoin can hang around $20,000 and not go below that, we have a real chance of getting back up to $25,000 in the next month or two. If Bitcoin drops below $20,000 and tomorrow we're at like 19.5, 19.6, and then we're just like 19.3, 19.4, I think, this could have just been like a sucker's rally and we're going to erase all those gains. I personally don't even care. This just like kind of like reinvigorated me and it gave me some more energy. If we go back down, I really wanted to get Cardano at 20 cents. and I had a huge buy level at 25 cents. I bought some more at 32 cents yesterday because I thought we're going to go up some more, and I just really want to get that buy level at really under 20 cents. I'm just not convinced now we're going to get it. It really just depends on Bitcoin right now. So I know the good thing or the smart thing in my mind is, okay, I hope this was a sucker's rally, we dump, and then we don't go bullish until middle of 2023, because that gives me more time to buy cheap coins. But it feels so good to get these pumps, and it's so interesting, and it just puts everybody in a good mood. It's almost like you don't want to take away that euphoria. So, I mean, I'm fine either way what happens. What do I think is going to happen? I mean, we're due for a pullback, but it really just depends. Like I said, under $20,000. If we start going under $20,000, I think this is a sucker's rally. Kind of like what Gareth said. If we can get above 21 and hang around there for a while, then that could be it. We might go up, and we could be at $25,000 in the next few weeks. I really don't know. At this point, it's really irrelevant. All right, let's see what else is going on. Yep, we got the Bitcoin spikes above 21,000. Is the bear market over? We already went over that. Oh, and I just wanted to play this Jim Cramer clip. I know I played it before. I was talking a couple weeks ago how I knew we were near a bottom because Jim Cramer completely capitulated. Jim Cramer loves Bitcoin when it's pumping, when it's dumping. He has no idea what he's doing. CNBC was telling people to buy Ripple XRP at all-time highs at $3 in 2015. They actually did a tutorial telling people how to buy it. I think I did a video showing that. And of course, this is from 3 weeks ago with Jim Cramer. He completely capitulated. It's a great video. I'm going to play it.
Been pledged as security on the bond, plus surrender his passport, wear a monitoring device. His next hearing set for January 3. Jim, the judge's rationalization was that he has sufficient notoriety, meaning it would be difficult for him to either engage in further schemes or hide.
Yeah, I thought that was reasonable. I mean, I think that was big, obviously the biggest bail ever. To go with his parents, though, I mean, we don't know what role they played. We don't know what role the Ms. Ellison's parents played. We don't know anything about these stuff. One of the reasons why I'm upset, and I think the SEC should be a little more over these things, is when we look at a filing of a stock, we know who owns it. We don't know what this guy owns. I do know that, again, the faith of the American people shocked. Just shocked. I mean, I think that crypto, I sold all my crypto. I announced everything on TV, what I did with crypto. But I would not touch crypto in a million years because I wouldn't trust the deposit bank.
And you're making no distinction between centralized, decentralized.
They fought regulation. They didn't want regulation, and you don't have regulation. So if you have your money in any of those, look, I'm not calling you an idiot. I'm just saying you're using a lot of blind faith. And I like to have my money at JP Morgan.
Just pause really quick. Look at the Bitcoin prices. This is when he capitulated. Bitcoin 16,817. You got Litecoin down to $65. Solana at $11. Solana went back up to $25. And I think Cardano was at 23 cents. So basically, the minute he capitulates, a week later, 2 weeks later, we pump back up to $21,000 for Bitcoin. That's a pretty big pump. That's what, $5,000 pump. Litecoin almost up to $90. Solana doubled or tripled or whatever the hell it did. Cardano up 10 cents, 10 more cents. Pick your altcoin, they all went up. So, like I said, folks, when the retail dumb money capitulates, that's when you know to buy. I don't know what Jim Cramer's story is. He's used to stocks. He made a lot of money in stocks. I think a lot of it with Bitcoin is it's a generational thing. He's in that generation where he just doesn't get it. He doesn't understand the 4-year cycles. He doesn't understand the technology. He doesn't understand the Bitcoin halvening. So when he sees a big dump like that, he just thinks it's over. Because of a stock dump like Bitcoin or a stock dump like Litecoin or whatever, that might be it for stocks. And of course, he doesn't like the decentralized aspect of Bitcoin where you just really can't track anything down. And there are problems with that, of course. But on a making money standpoint, Jim Cramer, CNBC, they have no idea what they're talking about. And here's where he pretty much calls people idiots. So he's calling people idiots, and then we get a $5,000.
And I check on Monday to see whether my balance is there. It's there. It feels good. Try getting your money out. When I had money, I'm not going to mention the firm that I had my money in, but it was a fight to get the money out. a fight. And I think that everybody who owns these various coins, Solana, Litecoin, I do think you're an idiot. Okay? I did not go to college to get stupid. These people who own these things should not own them.
And look, like I said, Jim Cramer's smart. He made a lot of money, but it's really just because you made money in stocks, just because you made money in real estate, doesn't mean you understand crypto. I've been studying crypto since 2017. I'm just starting to understand it. When I first got into crypto, I read all about the 4-year cycles. I still didn't believe it. I was skeptical. I wish I had put more money in crypto back in 2020, but I was completely skeptical. Now I'm not skeptical anymore. I feel like I kind of have it figured out. But it's a generational thing. Most people his age just don't get it, and they're not going to understand it. And when guys like him capitulate, which he does represent the retail money, unfortunately, and this is the perfect thing. 2-3 weeks ago, he capitulates. 2 weeks later, we pump $5,000. Very, very interesting stuff. All right, folks. Like and subscribe. Thank you for the new subscribers. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. Take it easy. I'll probably do another video tomorrow.